What's up, guys? Had to start early today. Hopefully, I can get some people. Come on. What's up, Hamid? How you doing, brother? Wait for a minute so I can get some people on. I know I'm a little bit early. I apologize. I like doing it a little bit earlier. Therefore, I know I get the show done. What's up, guys? So I'm gonna go down. Let's welcome some people. We're probably gonna have a light show today because people used to me going on at 8, but they can watch the replay too. What's up, Hamid? Peter, what's up? Louis J. Page, what's up? Sub J. Max, Sedelia, Billy, Roger. Trooper might not be able to come because Trooper might be at work. What's up, Fish J61? So Father's Day right around the corner. We expected them gifts. I didn't get the TiVo yet because I'm gonna get it for Father's Day. I'm gonna get it for Father's Day, so I was waiting on that. Then everybody got it so already, so you guys seen reviews on it. So once I check it out, I can tell you guys what it is. Hey, Jay Sullivan, Frankie Friend, Urban Geeks, JJ Cord Cutters, PG, Daryl, Zombie Bites Again. So it's not too much new happening. I think the most major thing, Android TVs introducing a new feature supposedly soon, um, that will be able to actually identify the voice that's talking to them. When you talk and you talk to the voice, it'll be able to tell which voice is that. And that's incredible. That's crazy, man. To let you know all the information they're collecting, that they even know our voices. So it'll be able to tell if it's you talking or your wife talking. And that's been major news because that's probably like, well, it's not probably. It's the first time that that's happened. Um, Android TV has been doing this thing lately. And I told you guys in the future, I'm not in the future, in the past, that the future might be more Android TV related devices. You see the TiVo 4K release that's been a hit. I was mainly talking about too when I said that was TVs and more companies, committing to Android TV. So the TVs are starting to pick up a little bit. Who just released the Android TV? TCL. I actually did a video. I forgot to release it. I did a video 3 days ago and didn't up. I uploaded it, didn't drop it yet. But TCL has just released two Android TVs. They released a 40-inch version and a 32-inch version. I'm probably going to go up to Best Buy and check them out probably tomorrow and see how they are. They're pretty cheap. They're $199 for the 40-inch version. I think it's about $130 for the 32-inch version of the TCL TV. I'm gonna upload that video. I'll probably upload the video after this live show. I got it uploaded. I'll just post it for you guys. Actually, I could just post it now, huh? Let's do that. Let's do that. Because I already have it uploaded. So I'm going to go ahead and post that upload of the TVs. Therefore, you guys can watch it later. But they did that about a week and a half ago. TCL released that. If you guys know what TCL is most famous for, they're more famous for their Roku TVs. So their Roku TVs were a hit mainly because of the price. You know, you can get a 4K 50-inch TV. I'm just taking a guess, $300 or something like that, compared to, you know, Sony and Samsung, the more popular TVs. Sony, Samsung, LG are on the more expensive side. I actually haven't tested any of their TVs yet. I heard good things about them. I think Lee had one, but I don't know. It's good seeing that they're releasing, you know, some Android TVs, and hopefully more companies be involved. I was hoping the specs will be a little bit better though. 40-inch, 32-inch, 40-inch is decent size, I guess. But I was thinking, you know, maybe go bigger, you know, if they could, you know, give people options. Also, they're only 1080p. The 40-inch is only 1080p. The 32-inch is only 720p. So we're living in an age where 4K is pretty much dominating everything. So 4K inch, 1080p TV for $200. I don't know. People might buy it for their kids and stuff like that. I got to check it out before I knock it. But if it was me, I definitely, even if I like it, I would save up a couple of dollars more and just get a 4K TV. Man at the Best Buy told me the TCL is trash if they don't last long. Yep, I have never tested any of them yet. I have a Sony. I have a Sony, LG. I have a Sony, LG. I had a Samsung, and I use a projector. Mine's been solid now for 4 years. But I mean, it's getting options. So Android TV is getting popular. I heard there's rumors that they might even switch the name from Android TV to just Google TV. I think Android TV is the safer bet to stick with than the branded Google TV. I think companies feel a little bit more relaxed using Google's interface just by saying Android TV. Now, if I'm a company and you got it, Google TV is more representing your brand, even though it's still representing your brand, but I think they should just keep it at Android TV. So it's coming around. And then, you know, I had titled this live show 5 years and counting, because I think the Nvidia Shield TV came out 2016 or 2015. And the one I've been using over here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Dusty. That version. It still receives update and stuff like that. Now, I remember back in the day, we used to always get a bunch of questions. And the question was, Steve, is the Nvidia Shield TV worth it? You know, it's the $200 worth it. We see devices at $60, $50, budget boxes, you know, Fire Sticks like that. And from having this device 5 or 4 years, I'm not exactly sure. It's 2015 or 2016. That's why I said 5 or 4 years, because I'm not exactly sure. I think it was 2015, the original release. Yeah, it was 2015, because they released one every 2 years. 2017, 2009. Yep, it was 2015 when it originally released, around June, I believe. And Steve, is it worth it? Well, I can say it's worth it now, man. It's definitely been worth it. 5 years and counting. I gotta say it's worth it. to continue to get updates, to not be abandoned. Usually companies, what they do, especially in the past, with the budget boxes, you'll see a device get released. Once that device is released, it'll have so many updates, even from some of the popular companies. Some might not even have no updates. Then once that company releases a new device, that old device is pretty much abandoned because they want you to jump on that new device. But Nvidia's been blessing us. The 2015 version getting updates, 2017 version getting updates. They just released the 2019 version. So it's definitely been worth it. And I don't believe there will be any time in the near future a device that's as powerful as the Nvidia Shield TV, because you really don't need it. Nvidia Shield TV was made at first, it thought it would be a hit for gaming. So it was made, it's like a hybrid, a console / Android TV. So that's why it's so powerful. It was made like a console, like a game console. And I don't know, maybe we might see something like it again, but I'm starting to doubt it. I think Nvidia Shield TV will probably be one of a kind. I think what companies are doing is they're sticking with just good enough and the price. They just pretty much want to sell. So I'll read some of you guys. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments. I'm solo today because I think Trooper's at work. He didn't know I was gonna start early. Hey, what's up, Steve? What's up, Ed? Drop the likes. What's up, Zombie? T-Man? Red? So I'm probably going to go check that CCL out tomorrow. Hopefully they got it displayed. Hey, Steve, having issues with side loading my Shield 2019 and the Liddy is not working. Well, what you can do is you can use that plugin for it's a plugin for downloader. You use downloader. Let me show you. Once you install downloader, I believe the plugin. Let's see. So they got a browser plugin you can use. Let's see if I can. Let me mute this. Okay, I think I got it right here. I believe Troy Point here did a plugin. So I can get it right now for you once it's typed in. So let me type it in the description. It's a browser. It's that HTTP. Then it's browser. Dot. Or period. Yeah. T. AFTVnews.com. AFTVnews.com. Then the browser should work. So that should get downloaded working. Let me see. Hey, Giorgio, Lewis, Air 10 Picks Radio. The new TCL with the mini pixels rock. They are bigger and around $9.99. I haven't tried. I honestly haven't. I tried a lot of TVs. I tried Samsung, Sony, LG, Vizio. What else have I tried? I tried pretty much the main ones. I haven't tried TCL. I tried Hisense. I haven't tried TCL yet, though. But I know they were selling like hotcakes. They were selling like hotcakes. I don't know if it was good enough quality for the price of not, because I haven't checked it. But I just don't know why they didn't make no 4K version of the Android TV. People, modern day people want that 4K. If they're buying a new TV, why buy a new TV and then buy a TV that's only 1080p, unless that's really what you want. But I don't know. JJ Cord Cutters, man, that Best Buy told me TCL is trash. I'm gonna have to go check it out. But the people at Best Buy, their job is to make the biggest sale too. So they're gonna recommend most of the times the Sonys, the Samsungs, the LGs. If you come in with an open budget, they're gonna try to get those TVs off to you. My volume keeps going down. What can I do? From Keith. Do you have a keyboard or something? You probably muted it by mistake. The F8 button on your keyboard would mute the volume by mistake. If it's doing like a stream, it could be that source. Certain sources, for some reason, the volumes kind of like hop up and down for some reasons for certain sources. And the only thing we'll be able to fix that is either turn it up or just switch to a different source. I have a TCL for about over a year. No problems. Roku, nice screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Which one made the Fire Stick TV? I think Lee had told me the Roku was okay. I think it was Toshiba. Because I know that Toshiba, whatever made that Fire Stick TV and that Roku, they were selling like hotcakes. They put Madden on the Nvidia Shield yet? I don't think they put Madden on the Nvidia Shield because the Madden's not in the Steam store for some reason. EA Sports got their separate store, I believe. I don't know why. They should have just went straight to Steam, but I think they have like their separate store. Have one Sony, one Samsung, and TCL. Hi, Steven. Hey, D Johnson. I recently got a Samsung Smart TV, 55-inch, really nice. Yeah, I think Samsung, my personal favorites, not saying they are the best. My personal favorite is Samsung, the newer Samsungs and the newer Sonys. I think Sony's, I think they almost about equal, except for Sony. I think Sony's picture display seems a little bit better to me. But I could be tripping, but I'm not sure. I didn't run no test. This is by my eye, so. How you do that, Mr. Urban World? I have an issue with YouTube reading my micro SD card. What's YouTube? Never Ordinary Yours original. Hey Daniel, I have two 2017s. I just dropped it. I just dropped the plug in. You got to put it. What did I do with that plug in? If you guys see that plug in, copy it and paste it for me, because they probably missed it. I love my Nvidia Shield 2 from J Mac. What's up, LJ? What you doing? You at home, LJ? There you go. If you guys scroll, like, comment. GeForce Now news, bro. I haven't heard anything too much about the GeForce Now. Let's see. I heard it's picking up some more. It's playing. Well, we already did that here. You go. We were already doing that, but it's playing on some other Android TV boxes and stuff like that. But we already talked about that a while back, months ago, how to do that. So that's what they've been talking about, other Android devices picking it up. But you guys know we've been just side loading the APK to do that. So that was the big thing. Android's preparing GeForce Now for Android TV devices. So that's nothing new. It's been adding games, surely. It's been adding games. It's been losing games. Same old, same old. I think recently I had somebody message me about Mortal Kombat was gone. I didn't even check it because you guys know I got my PC too. So I usually, when I'm gaming in the living room or something, that's when I use the GeForce Now. But he was talking about he had bought Mortal Kombat. He had spent so much for it, and now it's gone. And that's the problem with GeForce Now, with companies not having to commit to the platform. If you purchase a game that's $50, $60 and then it removes that game, that's just, that's tough, man. That's tough. Not too much money, but still you don't want to pay that much money for something that you intend on playing, and it's gone. So that's why I recommended you guys, if you guys have GeForce Now, I mean, if you have the money to do it, go ahead. But if you don't have the money like that, I wouldn't buy the higher games, the higher price games, unless I had a PC. In case it got removed, I could still play it on my PC. What's up, Tim? Hey, Miss Linda. Let's see. Let's see. I have a TCL, nice, cheap price. So Fire TVs are best for the price. LG 7000 series with Magic Remote control is nice. I bought my 2019 Hisense 55-inch Android TV for less than $300. You got a 2-year Dell Law extended warranty from Lewis. Yeah, I forgot Hisense was making Android TV too. Thanks for reminding me, Lewis. Sony X900H UHD 4K TV is now available. It has HDMI 2.1, ATSC 3.0. Okay, I'm way behind. So I'm going to go all the way down and scroll up. Hey, Blackbird. Even if you pay a little amount, you should be able to play games. I can't play. And I'm surprised that you can't play Quantum Break. Yeah, Gail, that's true. It's a risk. And that's the problem with the service. The service is great as far as GeForce now, but it's a risk, man. That's a risk you take if you're buying a game and you don't have a PC, you don't really PC game, and you just depending on that GeForce now to play that game, and all of a sudden it gets removed. You ask yourself, is it worth the risk? And I can't answer that question for you. You know, all I can say, use your best judgment, and nobody knows. Nvidia probably don't even know. Company might wake up the next day and be like, oh, I'm gonna remove my game. That's just what it is. Hey, Mac Daddy, I bought a LG 65-inch OLED. Not very cheap, but I love it. Yeah, I seen those. Those look nice. Hope Steam stays around forever. Think I got about, yeah, Steam's gonna be around. Steam's gonna be. People love PC gaming, because you can always upgrade. It's different from consoles. I'm hearing that the PS5 is gonna be somewhere around $700 release day. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's exactly sure, but man, that's a lot of money for a console. Some people would rather just buy a PC. Besides the thing about Sony is that they have those exclusive games. They have the games that you can only play with Sony. So that's the problem. The only problem besides, if you was going to get a PC. Hey, Sareed, which Wi-Fi mesh system do you use? I don't have a mesh system. I still got this same Nighthawk X6 about 2 years ago on sale, and it's been pumping. It's been nice so far. Um, I recently had a friend who had got some new internet, and I had checked it out, and they had some Wi-Fi extenders too. That Wi-Fi extender that they put in, man, it was pretty powerful. That I was like reading. I was able to pick up the internet like across the street. So I wanted to see which one it was, but it was pretty nice. I never messed with the extenders. I just pretty much messed with the power adapters. But I'm trying to get all that stuff now. I'm communicating with more companies now. You guys know I used to hate doing that, but especially now since a lot of streaming news going slow, I can definitely start reviewing more products for you guys at least. Give you guys something to watch. So I'm looking forward. I actually got because a lot of you guys been asking me about streaming. I got them gimbals I need to release. I got some review. I got some headphones. I actually was trying to play around with that. The gimbals is done. I pretty much gonna take a trip tomorrow, uh, make some footage with it, and probably upload it this week for you guys. Okay. What's up, see you? Hey, Santos. Y'all see those Extreme Home arcades? I haven't seen that, Lewis. Miss Gail. They finally fixed Cyber from Kevin. I've been using um I still use that from time to time. Mostly I've been using the Typhoon and the Zion. I played Counter Strike for like 3 hours last night. Yeah, I got to get back into my gaming too. Okay. What else was I hearing? There's been reports that it's going to be a new Google dongle. I think it's going to be the Chromecast. They talk about a new Chromecast, but it's supposed to be different. There's a bunch of articles going around with their opinion of what it is. I heard they're changing. Supposedly, it's going to be called. Amazon has Alexa. Um, Google's going to have Sabrina. So I'm looking forward to see that. So that's good. That's gonna pretty much be the new Chromecast. But I don't know too much about it. Can't really speak on it. I've seen some pictures of it. They look real nice. I have never really been too big about Chromecast devices. I'd rather just get a Android TV. But since it's something new, I might take a look at it just to talk about with you guys. I've used an Orbi mesh system about 2 years now. I love it. I think Lee has that too. Hey, Steve, got a few questions. Have you ever used a spoofy device? What's a spoofy device? What's that have? That's something to do with your location? I'm Googling it now. Okay. So I was going the next video too I was gonna do is pretty much since it's Father's Day coming around the corner. A lot of you guys, a lot of you guys here are fathers, so happy Father's Day early. But I'm gonna try to do something for you guys before Father's Day. But before that, I wanted to drop a video to help your wife or your girlfriend or your daughter, somebody special, pick up the best Android TV device that you want. So I was gonna do a video that's explaining, the differences. But the thing is, if you're expecting something like that from somebody, just tell them exactly what they want. But I'm gonna do a video anyone anyway about it, explaining the differences, and mainly Um, people choose devices best based on their budget. How much they're willing to spend for it. They choose devices based on how easy it is to get. Availability is important. And also they're choosing devices based mainly, I believe, as well, what OS they like. Do they like Android TV OS? Do they like regular Android OS? Do they like Amazon OS? So even though they're all Android, they all give you a different feel. So I think people mainly make that decision based on what they like with that and the price. So I'm probably gonna do a video based on that to help them choose, or help you choose if you're new to Android TV devices. What do you suggest is the best about the best TV? I can't honestly answer that, Miss Collins. What's the best? Like I said, I usually, when I go in and buy a TV, I'm mainly looking at LG, Sony, and Samsung. You know, I'm looking at their newest versions, probably like a generation, maybe older or so, because usually the brand new versions, I don't even want to put that, you know, some of them real high. So I just bought a TV about 2 years ago. That's going fine. I probably won't buy another one in probably another year or a year before that. And I'll probably be looking like a generation, 2 generation behind. But I like them Sony Android TVs. They're real nice. And even though it's a Sony Android TV, and some people do it, some people buy those Sony Android TVs and don't use any devices, but they're using a lot of simple stuff. If you're used to fast devices, I'm used to Nvidia Shield TV. The Android TV interface on the Sony won't do me any justice. It's too slow. It's way slower than having a device. So even though that TV has Android TV, I still was plugging in devices to the TV. You know, my Nvidia Shield TV. For my streaming. So, but not all people do that. Some people feel it's enough for them. I heard as well they're doing an update on one of the versions to either Oreo or Pi. I think it was Pi on the TV. But I like Sony because of that. Even though I don't use the Android TV interface, you guys know I just like stuff looking pretty. So I look at it, it looks real nice to me. I like it. But I like Samsung too. Have the APKs been down today from Roger? Um Make sure you guys are getting the most recent updates of them. Also, man, it's like very important nowadays. Not very important, but it's more comfortable. Real the Bridge is just a whole lot more comfortable. I can't even use any of those APKs without it. What's up, King Davis? What's up, Jay Strick? I haven't tried Android 11 yet, John. You tried it? Anything out there that's better than the Fire Stick 4K in that price range? You have three devices mainly in that price range. With the Fire Stick 4K, $50. So you got Fire Stick 4K is $50. You got the TiVo 4K that just released. That's $50. Well, it's on sale for $50. I think until the end of the month. And you got the Mi Box S, and that's $50. TiVo, the TiVo, and the Mi Box are Android TV OS. The Fire Stick 4K, you know, that's the Amazon OS. They I think they're all very similar. I haven't played with the TiVo yet. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna get that for Father's Day. So I'm gonna wait till I get that. But the thing about the TiVo, it has a Type C piece. So there's hubs you can get. But the thing about the Mi Box S, it actually just comes already. You know, you got that USB slot if you want the Android TV. And it goes from there. Once you got just one USB slot, you're good. But the TiVo, you're gonna need some type of hub if you want to use different things with it. And the Fire Stick, that's pretty much good as is. The thing with the Mi Box S is that you guys know it with Xiaomi. I think Mi Box pretty much missed their shot. You know, as far as they could have been dominating sales, because the way they came out, people was really interested in the Mi Boxes, mainly because they looked like the Nvidia Shield TV and they're $50-$60. So people really interested in them, but they fell off on their lack of updates, or their updates and so many people having problems with them. My old Mi Boxes, here's one right here. This is a Mi Box 3. This was the first Mi Box that released. I can't even get this thing to cut on anymore. It's terrible. I had flashed it. I had flashed it back to I think it was build number 2179, and it was working okay. And then it just totally bricked. And I know a lot of people that Mi Box 3s, they totally bricked, and some of those people were out of their warranty, so they lost the device. So a lot of us had bad feeling with Xiaomi, the Mi Boxes, because of that. I still get the Mi Box S, and it's been performing well. But I'm hearing stories from certain groups that some people are having Wi-Fi issues and stuff like that. I haven't experienced that. With TiVo 4K, I really can't give you the longevity of it till I've been using it for months. You know, and I had a few of them, and I have gave a few people the devices and see how it works. You know, that's the main thing. But those three devices probably gonna be more similar. Fire Stick, TiVo, Mi Box S. I'm actually about to buy another Mi Box since it's on sale. It's on sale at Walmart for $50 right now. Then Xiaomi, they're making a not a Fire Stick, but their new device is gonna be a stick. And at first they said it's gonna be priced at $100. I heard that was a rumor. I heard they're not sure about the price yet that it's gonna be, but they said they think that it's gonna be higher than the Mi Box S. So they kind of got me confused a little bit that they would just release a stick. I thought they would keep on going the box route and pretty much upgrade the hardware that the box, because when you really think about it, they never really made a different device. As far as Nvidia Shield TV haven't either, but it's been powerful. But I was looking for them to do some hardware changes, but it's $50-$60, so that's probably why they're not doing it. But I would have liked them to put more focus on their boxes. But they're gonna release a stick. It's actually, I don't know if it's released already, but I gotta see what price that is. And it'll do well if it's still around the price of the box. If it's higher than the box, I don't see it doing too well. Setting up my 2019 Shield. Welcome to the green team, Pepsi Cola boy. Steve, didn't they just release a phone, Xiaomi? They probably did. That's their main thing. The phones and the TVs they have are getting very popular. They just didn't put the same, and I heard those do well. I heard those perform well. They just didn't put the same effort in updates. Now the device itself is good. It's good. The 4S is good. Is there a 4K version of YouTube for the Nvidia Shield? My current app only gets 1080p. Yeah, the Nvidia Shield TV um, YouTube app is 4K. It's 4K. Try switching the quality. Let's plug it in. But yeah, it's definitely 4K. Now, if it's not switching to 4K, your device is not 4K. or that video wasn't made in 4K quality. The video has to be made in 4K quality for you to watch it on 4K. Like usually my videos are 1080p, 60 frames per second. If I edit it, it's only 1080p. Right now, since we're live streaming on StreamYard, they only go to 720p. So it depends on what the creator actually uploaded that video on as well. So it depends on what they, most importantly, it depends what they uploaded the video as. Then it depends on your device. Is your device a 4K device that can play the streams? But let me double check, make sure it's not having any issue. Were you guys affected by the outage yesterday? Something about T-Mobile and Sprint. I wasn't affected though. I had a lot of people complaining about it, but so let me test this out real quick, guys. I had the keyboard over here too because I was gonna make that's another video I'm working on. It's probably gonna take a little minute. I was gonna show you guys Samsung decks on those monitors. Man, they look nice, and that's gonna be the future, man. What Samsung is doing with their decks, that's gonna be like the future. Being able to have your phone be your all-in-one device, your PC and everything else. Plug it in, and that's your computer. I think that's gonna definitely have some glitches, but once they perfect that, you're gonna see companies doing that a lot. Especially some of these monitors. The monitor I have is the 1080p 60 frames. Let me see if I can find something that's 4K. Let me share my screen with you guys too. Let's share audio. It worked changing the quality. Okay, so it's working. I thought it's supposed to actually auto change. Let me do something. So mine's automatically that's 4K. So now that you probably changed it to 4K, you might not have to do it anymore. How do I stop sharing? There we go. I'm sorry to hear that, Gail. So Gail said, I lost my nephew on Saturday, just trying to keep my mind off it. Thanks for asking, my brother. I'm sorry to hear that, Gail. Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff happening, man. Yep. I lost someone close too. So been a lot of people getting lost in different ways. It's real sad. If you have a portable deck setup, do you think I need a tablet? I think I made a bad purchase buying the Tab X6. If you have the desk setup, if you have the a portable deck setup, nah, you don't need no tablet unless you just need something smaller. If you want something smaller, because the thing about the tablets are, they're only so big, so they're real small. But if you have, even if you have a smaller monitor and you're using Dex on your phone or some type of Dex, man, this Dex thing, I'm telling you guys, in the real near future, once they get it all, it could probably replace PCs because it looks real nice, man. Looks like a little PC. It's Android on your monitor. Depending on the monitor you're getting, some of these monitors have touchscreen. Get you a little mini keyboard, and I've been playing with it a lot at work, and it's real nice. Those deck setups. So it's actually better than having any tablet because some of these phones are powerful, man. A lot of these phones are powerful than some of the tablets that's out right now. Steve, all those boxes you have behind you, they all empty, man. That's just for sure. I got some. I'm probably gonna end up getting a lot of these away that I used to just test. I'm not giving this away though. I gotta play with this again. This is the old this is the Fire TV second generation. This was my favorite device Amazon had made. I was hoping that they would have just made an upgraded version, but they ended up making that dongle thing. I don't know why they made that dongle thing. It was okay, but it had nothing on Amazon second generation. This thing right here, this HPC ended up going out on me. I can't even get it turned back on. But a lot of these other devices were devices I just played with. So I'll probably end up doing like a giveaway of stuff that I'm not using soon. But a lot of this stuff empty. Some of it got some stuff in it. Thanks for the $10 super chat, Miss Octavia. So let's go up, and then we'll go right back down. Bama fan, how do you feel about Nvidia changing the same price without the controller as Steve from Bama fan? You talk about for the pro version, it made no sense to me. It made no sense to me. The reason being is because the 2019 version is almost identical. I know they said they got a modified version of the Tegra X1 that's so much percentage better, but it's you could feel that it's faster, but I mean, it already was a faster device. They could have still put the controller in there, but I think what threw them off was what a lot of stuff was going on. Because if you guys remember when I first showed you guys that update, and they showed us like a blueprint of the controller and the remote that was coming with it. It was supposed to be a new controller too, but we haven't seen any sight of that. So maybe it's an issue with that going on. Maybe it's something going on with the production, but they were supposed to give us a controller too, and that never released with it. And then the remotes were so scarce. They barely had any remotes. It took them months to actually produce remotes for people to sell. So this 2019 launch, and I like the 2019 version, but the launch itself, it was better 2015, 2017. This 2019 launch was just kind of crazy. But for $199 without the controller, I didn't like that because you guys know what they're gonna do. What they're gonna do is make a gaming version, just like they did before, They're gonna make a gaming version, and the gaming version is probably gonna be $20 or $30 more. And they're gonna add that controller, most likely the new controller with it. 630. Yes, we were in Ohio. I thought Android was supposed to be dropping a whole new software system from John. They were talking about it. They was talking about locking Android a little bit. I forgot what they were talking about calling it. I forget. But they were talking about pretty much going the iOS route where, it's more restricted. They pretty much monitor stuff a little bit more. The side loading will probably be took out of context. They were talking about it, but I think they realized once they do that, they lose a big part of their profit. It just don't make no sense business wise if they did that. People like Android because it's open source. So you got iOS and you got Android, and these two are neck and neck. People love iOS based on some of the software and stuff it can do. If they buying a phone or something, like the Apple, they like that stuff. Then the people who choose to go Android like Android the way it is. They like they like that it's open source. They like Android. So if they was to restrict it and change it, it wouldn't make no sense business wise. Because then people, if they did that, I'd probably just end up buying Apple. So I don't know. Hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully it was just a rumor, because it just makes no sense that they do that. People like that ease with Android. That's their buyers. That's their customer base. So if they try to change, I don't see it doing well. Okay. Let's go down. Hey, Sandy. I currently have one in my cart on eBay, just a little skeptical of ordering from King Davis. What you got? Let's see. I didn't see what he said he got. So many devices and choices, and you probably not gonna know exactly what you want. But I would lean towards something. If it's in your budget, definitely get the Nvidia Shield TV, because it just speaks for itself. Like 5 years later, it's still updated device. So, and it's the most powerful device. So I definitely would go with the Android with the Nvidia Shield TV. If I have the money to buy it, I'm buying that. If you want to get something more budget friendly, I recommend something like the Fire Stick 4K. I haven't played with the TiVo yet, but it's coming from a company. It's coming from a real company, and I'm sure I gotta check, but I'm positive they have a warranty. I know B-Box S, you could get like a 2-year warranty when you buy it from Walmart. So I like sticking with them devices that I can get a warranty from in case something happens. I can send it back. I like the budget boxes too. I love them, but the thing is, the warranty, even if they have one, they're hard to get. It's hard to claim a warranty when it's coming from somebody way in a different country. So I don't know. I like sticking to the more legitimate, more quality. I usually call them quality devices. Not saying that they're better. It's just the company. The company has a better reputation, so I know I'm getting a warranty. Because you never know, man. Every device I had, I had multiple every device that I played with or demonstrated for you guys. And no matter what, you could get something that's defective. It happens. The former Z8, they were nice for what they were for, Edward. You know, pretty much the app, the streaming app that they have, that allows you to use your live sub. The box itself, I wasn't too fond of, but just the application. But a lot of people love it. Have you seen the next doc for Dex? No, I haven't. Urban Geeks. Get right back with you guys. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know who was that. Steve, how many streaming devices do you own? I used to own a lot. I used to be like a collector. I used to buy like everything new, and I used to want to keep it. So like every time Minix release something, I'll buy it. Nvidia, Amazon, I'll buy it, and I'll just keep one of the versions. But then I started doing, it started going to waste, because it's nothing that you can gain value with. It's just a streaming device. So now I just keep the most popular devices. I'll keep my Amazon Fire Sticks. I keep the cubes. I keep. I use my Nvidia Shield TVs. I keep a budget box. I keep a Me box. Once I get that TiVo, I'm gonna keep that. I keep just the most popular devices. Therefore, I could help you guys a little bit better if you have a question. But all those other devices I had, I used to keep a lot. I gave them away. I gave them away. We used to do giveaways like every week, just based on the stuff that I had. And then, I used to buy my stuff. I didn't, they don't. Has anybody? No one sent me. Well, people had sent me budget boxes before, but a lot of stuff I just bought on my own. The budget boxes weren't that expensive then. So right now, I probably got about 6 different ones, but I only use the shields. I'll use the Fire Stick every once in a while, so I'm going somewhere or I want to, show somebody something. Okay. Let's see what time is it. 6:40. So I'm about to answer my questions. Have you heard of the games on the PS5 are running 30 frames per second instead of 60 frames. I didn't hear too much, Bama friend. Once I heard the price point, um, man, $700 for a console. I don't know about that, man. It's gonna sell well because it's Sony. You got some Sony fans and Microsoft fans. It doesn't matter. It could be $1,000. They're gonna buy it. But for me, um, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I'm not sure. You know, I buy them usually. I have a PS4. I have an Xbox. I think I PC game more than I play that. I play some exclusives on my PS4, but I don't know, man. I really can't. I'm not sure if I could really. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the PS5 right off the bat. But somebody mentioned a good point, and that I was reading, and it was like you guys are complaining about the price of the $700, but a lot of you guys buy a new phone for $1,000 every year, every 6 months. He said, so I don't know. It just depends on what you like. For me, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe if I was streaming more, if I gaming more as far as streaming, showing it to you guys more, I would buy it. But I'm not gaming like that, so it's gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'll probably get it eventually, or I'll give you guys some news about it. If you guys want me to gather up some news in the future, I could do that for you guys. See, I'm hearing different stories, so I apologize. I heard 700. So somebody said they heard 600. Somebody saw 500. I heard 700 at first. So I want to apologize if that's wrong, but I heard 700 at first. Um, but it could be a rumor. I think they should be for a console. If I was making a console, I'll stick between that $300 to $500 range based on the improvements. I wouldn't try to go higher than 500, but I don't know. But don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that because I don't want to put any false advertisement. I heard that it was supposed to be 700. I don't know if that's a fact yet. So it could be a different price. And it's only still coming with one controller and no games. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna look into it for you guys so I can get you guys some um accurate information. I'm just going on top of what I seen real fast, and so I'm gonna have to research that for you guys. So we're gonna get ready to go, guys. It will go on sale for way less. And that's what I'm saying, Rob. Even if it is, rather it's 600, 700, and 500, I'm the type of person, usually I don't buy, I can't remember the last time I bought a game. Well, I bought the PS2. Well, PS2, PS3. I bought it on launch date. But PS4 I didn't buy on launch date. And probably not PS5. I'll probably wait until it goes on sale unless something just happens. I think the bundle is around 700. I found the link. I heard 700 at first, but I'm gonna get some information. What I'll do, I'll research some information, and then we can make a show about it, or I could just drop a video about it. I'll probably just drop a video about it. Happy Father's Day to everyone in the chat, includes you, your husband, your father, and anyone you look up to as a father. Yes, happy Father's Day, guys. I'm gonna try to go. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to attempt and go live for you guys. But we're gonna get ready to go. Let me see. It's 6:40. So we're gonna get ready to go. So happy Father's Day to everyone. Um, what's up, Trooper 69? Happy Father's Day to all your real ones out there. And let's get in the last few questions. If you guys had something that I missed, ask the questions. Tell me the latest and greatest real quick. And what series coming out? I'm looking forward for The Shy. I'm looking forward for The Shy coming out. I think that's releasing around Father's Day. I think that's releasing Father's Day. It's a couple things that I'm about to start watching. I'm about to start watching. Well, I already started it. Outsiders. I've been watching also. What I've been watching? I've been watching that show on Prime now. What is it called? With the twins, with the cross twins, Double Cross. I've been watching that. And I got to check out the new Spike Lee movie. I'm gonna check out that new Spike Lee movie. I think it's The Five or something like that. I think that's it. What is it called? I think it's The Five. I erased it, but it's a new Spike Lee movie. I need to check that out to see if it's good or not. What's up, Trooper Scooper? Stargirl, awesome new show. It's a lot of new shows. You guys know it's so many TV shows. If it's real popular, I try to watch it with you guys. But a lot of times, I'm going back. I still haven't finished Walking Dead yet. So it's a lot of shows I got to catch up with. And then after I finish Walking Dead, I do want to get into Fear of the Walking Dead. I really, it didn't appeal to me at first. But I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it. So I'm going to go back and give it another shot at the title and see if that's any good. But there's a lot of stuff that I really need to catch up on as far as the TV show side. What else? Let me look at my IMDb. I keep IMDb on my phone. The movie theater should be opening backups. I don't know. They opened Chicago back up, but it's not open. It's just outside places. So I really wanted to see Marvel do the Black Widow. I heard Disney's working on new X-Men, so that'll be great. We're gonna get a good X-Men because you guys know Disney does a great job on their movies. That Avengers, they killed it with the Avengers, so I think they're gonna kill it with the X-Men. I love Beyonce. I love you, Beyonce. You accomplished a lot of stuff, but I don't want to see Beyonce as Storm. I'd rather see somebody new. Usually I like to see somebody new take those parts because they're going to give it their all. They're going to give it their all because they know this could make them into a superstar. So someone like Beyonce, she's already a star. She's a billionaire. I think she'll put her most in a role, but I just would like to see a fresh face. And Beyonce's a billionaire. Give somebody else a shot at it and let them get it on. So they've been talking about she might be the new Storm. I really don't want to see it. But this our opportunity to really get a good X-Men. The first one, the second one was decent. After that, I got lost when they did like the Back in the Past thing. The first one was pretty good. But hopefully, I'm in the new Batman. There's a new Joker coming out too, and I'm confused because the original Joker now is not even gonna be the main Joker, supposedly. So we're gonna look at that too. They kind of stretch the story a little bit. That's why I like Marvel. Marvel kind of sticks with the storyline as far as they can, and I like that. I like kind of sticking with the storyline. I don't like the change in the storyline. I don't like how Venom was done. I like the movie Venom, but I don't like the way it's done. How can you have a Venom movie and you didn't even show Spider Man the whole movie, and then Venom's a villain. So, and now you're gonna have Venom face Carnage when he can't beat Carnage alone. He needs Spider Man. So I don't know. I like Marvel because they stick to it. I like sticking to it. Beyonce needs to stay away from acting, period, but especially Storm. I mean, it's some stuff that she did that was okay, and she accomplished a lot of stuff. She's a billionaire, so shout out to her, and I like the way that she's not just settling; she's reaching out and trying to do more things to just keep on bettering herself. But I just think Storm just needs to be. I don't even want to see Halle Berry as Storm anymore. I'd rather see it just a fresher face. They're going to take over that role because that role can make and break them. Look at how many people became popular with these Marvel movies. They end up only being there for about a few years, and then they're moving on because they ain't got so popular that they don't want to pay them anymore. I heard that I'm hearing also that it might be another Black Panther. He went on a role, he killed the role. He went and did a couple more movies, and now, I don't know. So let's give somebody else a shot. I'm gonna get ready to go though, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I love you all. Blessings to you and your family. Be careful with everything going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. A mixture of different things. And still protect yourself outside because I'm still hearing that it's not over with. I'm hearing people post still family members in the hospital and stuff with this stuff. Don't be scared because you can't live life in fear, but protect yourself. Protect yourself and realize that it's still around. I think Beijing just announced that they're going through a second wave of the coronavirus, and they rated it a level 2 or level 3, but they're closing schools and stuff there. So I don't know. I don't think this stuff is gonna go away. I think if you could get it, you probably had it or you will get it. Crazy to say that, but I think so because there's a lot of people that don't have symptoms. So I think it just will weaken itself, and a lot of people will build up antibodies to it, and it'll be something similar to the flu. But I'm talking to you guys later. Happy Father's Day, but hopefully I reach out to you guys before then. What do you think of the TiVo 4K? I'm getting it for Father's Day, so I didn't buy it. I saved my money. So, and still, once I get it, I'm going to give you guys my initial thoughts of it. But I can't really say this is the first of its kind. So I'm going to let you guys know what it is from the box. And then we're going to have to revisit it in another 90 days or so, because that's part of the review as well. How long does this device last? So I want to see what type of build it has, what type of updates it's getting, how much money I end up spending on it, because it is $50. But like I told you guys, if I don't got no USB, now I gotta buy this Type C hub. I gotta buy that, so I want to add all that up with the 50. So we're gonna get to talking about that once I get it, and I can give you guys a real review and let you guys know what I really think, because I'm buying it. That's the one thing about buying it, man. Or period. I don't mind telling you guys just the truth of what it is. He said, name one movie Beyonce was good in without her singing in it. What up, Steve? Well, she haven't did that many without her singing. She did about 3-4 movies. I'm looking up her movies right now. I just didn't want to say nothing negative to her about her. So what she did, Dreamgirls. She did Obsessed. Obsessed wasn't terrible, I guess. I don't know. Lion King wasn't terrible. She got a bad rap for Lion King. That's pretty much it. You know, a lot of the other stuff, but I really don't even know all of this stuff. So you could say Obsessed, Lion King. Obsessed, the only thing she didn't sing in. I don't think. Obsessed. Obsessed wasn't terrible. I mean, but she accomplished a lot. You know, we gotta give it to her because she's still reaching out to become the best. Um, with that being said, I really don't want to see her at Storm. I don't want to see her at Storm. I think we could just give somebody else a shot. Give somebody else a shot at the title. You know, um, those type of movies anyway don't have too many huge. Well, they got a couple. They usually give about 2 or 3 huge stars, but there's a lot of people that they building up. You know, so we'll see. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Thank you for the guys who donated. Thank you for my sponsors. And tune in next time so I can show you how to make the box yours. Thanks for watching.